So I've been thinking about this recently and kind of want to see other people's opinions on it. So, people who live, that thug life, living the street life, stuff like that, it seems like there's always going to be a war between people who had to live that life and people who are squares like me. And I don't say square in a bad way, because it's not a bad thing. But a lot of times people who live that street life, they want a lot of leeway with how they grew up and how they felt like they had to get ahead. Well, you got to understand it from my perspective because, I come from the ghetto, I come from poverty, I come from this and that, I had to do what I had to do. Okay, you want us to do all this understanding, but you have to understand, people like me that didn't grow up like that, we don't see that as a viable option. We just don't. We think that's inexcusable. We think that's deplorable behavior. And we think that's downright just evil and vile. You stealing from other folks, you robbing folks, you selling poison to your community. Whatever it is you was doing, that ain't the way for us. Because we saw our father, a man, get up and go to work and provide a good example for us and provide for us and his wife, our mothers, right? Now, I'm not making fun of nobody that didn't have no dad. You ain't had no control over that. But what I am saying is that people got to understand that we're always going to be at odds because we don't understand how each other grew up. We can't put ourselves in each other's skin because we can't go back to our childhood and redo it. And, let me live a life and see how it was like with a father. Let me live a life and see how it was like without a father. We can't do that, okay? Now, you lived your life and you did what you did. I hope you got over that, and I hope you realized the error of your ways and all that. But you got to understand there's always going to be a disconnect. It's pretty much all I got to say. I mean, to us, there is no excuse for that kind of behavior. It just is what it is. Y'all want us to see y'all way, but you don't want to see it the other way. That's not how it works, man. So, like I said, it's in the past, it's over with, but now we got to worry about the kids that's coming up living that way now. How can we make a better way for them and keep on, doing that? We ain't gonna never live in no utopia, but we can just trim the fat and, try to get it the best as we can.